Hello everyone, my name is Craig Smith. I'm the founder and CEO of Trinity Insight, and today we're going to be talking about using segmentation to drive e-commerce engagement. Really, segmentation is the process of improving your key performance indicators by serving unique content and promotions to varied shoppers based upon the behavior or data that corresponds with their previous visits to your website and their brand history. Segmentation drives results. It drives loyalty and it drives satisfaction. It helps customers discover new products while enticing them to take action. It can be a dramatic impact to your business, and I'm looking forward to talking about it with you today. Sadly, what we see at Trinity Insight, and it seems silly, is that 95% of folks we speak with really offer the same type of website to every visitor that comes to their site. Because of the proliferation of new opportunities and the speed at which things are arising in e-commerce, primarily within mobile and social, retailers haven't been really looking at segmentation as a way to drive economic gains. Because of this, if you're not segmenting your web audience today, you're in the majority. But you must start considering the benefits, as this type of initiative can really blow away your forecast for 2015 and dramatically increase your conversion rate if you get it right. It's about building your lifetime value within your customer base through better relationships and by earning more trust. At Trinity, we make sure our client has lifetime value, LTV, at the top of mind, and we assist them in mining historical data to gain these types of benchmark data points. Looking at session-based conversion rates is paramount, but a business should not neglect a review of lifetime value. Simply put, lifetime value is your average order value times your repeat purchase rate times the length of average customer relationship. By using segmentation to impact any of these aspects, you're going to drive increased lifetime value and contribution margin growth within your business. The root of this is loyalty, making your customer feel valued. The strategic approach that we take at Trinity is to reward your best customers. The typical 80-20 rule for marketing, where 20% of your customers equals 80% of your profits, is amplified in e-commerce. Companies we speak with report that 5% of their customers make up 25% of their sales, and this is likely the case of your store. Speaking to these segments differently while rewarding them, while strengthening the bond with the customer, is going to impact your frequency and duration metrics that we looked at within the LTV model at your previous slide and help you grow faster. To do this, it's about building personas based upon data, trying to craft your products to meet the unique needs of segments in your store. What you're looking at here is the holy grail. If you had a complete view of the customer across all available data points, including demographic data and offline data. Getting these components can be very difficult, so a great starting point for brands is to go after the data that you can view within an online-only environment. For example, we worked with a media company that sold products and conceptualized some primary segments for their business. One segment was for photography lovers, users that had bought photography in the past and then in their most recent session had clicked on 5 product pages in the category. We made another segment for moms, users who bought child products and then returned to these categories in subsequent visits. These segments where we highlighted content and presented offer codes that were centered into the life interests and needs of these unique segments. There's 2 ways to do this. We target by cookies, or we target within your website's data layer. I politely disagree with perspectives that cookies are dead. Third-party cookies may be on the way out, but persistent first-party cookies are still firmly entrenched as a tracking mechanism. First-party cookies have deletion rates reported in the neighborhood of 5%, and using cookies, you can impact your session-level data that's based upon aspects like visit type, frequency, and clickstream. Cookies can power your site to have the intelligence to change and target based upon these data points, so your average value per session increases. Even more powerful than cookies is making changes into your site's data layer so that you can integrate historical sales data into your site experience. The data layer is the bridge between your server-side technologies and your JavaScript tracking scripts on your website. It serves to provide unique identifiers that bring even more customization options, as you now can mine your customer database for criteria to serve your personas. Doing this allows you to segment and optimize on a variety of components, including targeting your most frequent shoppers. Give your best customers discounts and offers. Give them private sales invitations, offline incentives, early access to items. All of these tactics go back to making the customer feel valued and loyalty, and build loyalty. You can also target by average order value and return rate. If a customer shows a propensity to make large purchases, be more aggressive in spotlighting your newest and highest ticket items. You can also target by behavior. Is someone a new visitor or a return visitor? What's their click stream they've previously clicked in previous sessions? What have they bought previously? What types of benefits have they sought? What other shipping and payment options they've chosen previously? And lastly, do they belong to your reward program? You can also target based upon geography. In these instances, your local stores can have unique messaging based upon geographic location. You can run shipping promotions on a state level, and also you can conduct weather-specific merchandising. What this would be, imagine Home Depot. Home Depot is going to give a user in Denver a much different experience to a user in Miami in the month of February. You can see here is a client of Trinity Insight targeting San Diego residents with a much more bolder, personalized call to action that will likely increase against the control version. Some final thoughts. Segmentation is not as daunting as it seems. It can drive significant increases into loyalty and your conversion rate. The key is the data layer, the personas you construct, and the measurement system that you use to optimize. To learn more about segmentation and how it can impact your business metrics, feel free to visit us at www.trinityinsight.com or feel free to email me directly at csmith@trinityinsight.com. Thanks so much for your time today. Have a great one, and we look forward to seeing you soon on an upcoming screencast.